Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, the God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not press the poor. Make God what I seen to make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red, I. How they want to see, they didn't can sell out Rasta, and sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see, they didn't can sell out Rasta, I sell out, I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the front. You might throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, you might throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black? Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Oops. Buju said the head of the stream is dirty. And that sparked a response from the crooked minister. The land agency is in Black River and its surrounding environs, scooping up government land. You remember the land war? Yes, that one. The IDTRN food war heightens as well because the gentleman has come back and said the government can't say me a lie because it happened, said the young man. CurFew, homelessness, and starvation in a disaster zone. Turn in your yard. I mean, like at the spot where your home used to be. Yes, that's where the Prime Minister said, you must stay in your yard at that spot where your home used to be. Good morning. Welcome to Global TV, one and all. Thank you for joining us. Last night, I just getting a sleeping fit, so sorry about that. But never mind, we're here this morning. Buckle down. It can get rough and tumble this morning. Call the Prime Minister, call the Minister of Transport, call all of them who said, when you have a problem, please whisper about it, talk about it in private, or rather speak to us nicely. All of them would have you think. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning. Good morning to battered St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, St. Anne's, Manchester, and the rest of Jamaica who were minusculely beaten by Melissa. Good morning all to you. Welcome. Thank you all for joining us this morning. It's us and the government again. John Creme could not thief, so. I mean, no thief in a public. I don't want if you come in a private, come whisper to us, say, why did you steal my things? Did you have to really do it at this time? A time to steal Darrell Vaz and a time to be honest. Come to the front of the line, Minister. It hurt you, eh? Kabuja said the head of the stream is dirty. Debbie Jervis TV. Good morning and welcome. Real sweet. Good morning. Blossom Riley. Good morning. Suzette Williams. Barbara Simpson. Veteran. Well, go on, bro. Big up yourself. Morning, morning. Mr. Cool and Deadly. Good morning. Jaja Son. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the rough and tumble this morning. Call Colonel Charles to the front of the line because he's leading the relief effort as Minister of National Security. And the young man say, yes, them can't tell me, the government can't tell me. So the government have to go come back, come adjust another part of the story because the government was quick to run out and say a lie. This is one malicious video. I go around, so. And we want to let the public know that it not go so. The young man come out and him reinforce his story with more information. Peggy Thorpe, good morning. Empress Deb, good morning. The young man come out, come reinforce his story. Why don't everybody do everything in a private? I see when I call Buju, come to me in private, Buju. Buju said the head of the stream is dirty Darrell Vaz. And you know, see you Buju attack. That's why you run out. But the question I want to ask Darrell Vaz, who and who a high official at airport and get grubbings out of all of these stolen goods because they only would need chopping trolley for wheel out one or thief out of the people them things at airport, don't? So somebody a wheel out chopping trolley at airport at evening time under the camera where everybody has see. So a whole heap of people out at the airport, high officials involved in the robbing and stealing of people's personal possession when you come to airport. And we know said that is historical in our country. Then we thief right in front of you. Or when they're not thief, then we harass you till you have to give them. Or then charge you blatantly for them not harass you. We all know that. But I mean, but just say on hungry, on greedy people at town, on a grasmite and rope to bait at Kingston. Stop the stealing. Good God Almighty. A time for everything. Darrell Vaz and your staff, them. Darrell Vaz and your staff, time for everything. This is not the time for not thief from poor people, thief from people in a disaster zone. Good God Almighty, Darrell Vaz. What Bojo if come to you in a private bow? Let's listen to Bojo. Bojo have a meltdown. So if you're there with your Christian ears, just put your Christian ears one side now and listen with the literal ears of the stealing that the Jamaica government and them staff them a carry out at airport. It's the Minister of Transport responsibility. The buck stop with the Minister of Transport. That's why the Minister of Transport run come out here and say, Bojo couldn't come to me in a private. What Bojo if come to you in a private?
But this girl,
What Bojo if come to you in a private boat? Why on not tap thief? Why on don't tap thief? What Bojo if come to you in a private boat? Thief in Darrell Vaz? You thief, you rape, you murder, you lie. So when Bojo said the head of this stream is dirty, I wish part of hit Bonio. Darrell, West Indian Pilgrim, what go on? Which part of hit Bonio, Darrell? Because you run out, you know when the hog get licking at the pen, you know. Anytime the hog get lick, you know them just run out. So, but my question is, why we should hold people accountable in private? Like sometimes you hear them say, if you have an issue with another vlogger, call them in private and talk to them. If you have an issue with PMP or Labour official, call them in private and talk to them. Say what? When them a thief and in a public, they do it. Why you think they get catch? Because they thief in a public. And then tell lie in a public and then wicked in a public, Winifred morning. Colin, how you do? So now stop every minute thing to say, Violet Watson, how are you? Morning. We both if come to you in a private boat, Darrell Vaz. The world need to know, say. The world will send the things them, Pamela Akola, how you do? The world will send the support to the people of Jamaica, Darrell Vaz. Need to know, Joan Pine, morning. Say, wanna sit down there, thief off the thing them, because if the Minister of Transport don't know, the officials, the high officials at airport that the minister have oversight of, they know about it. The buck stop with the minister. Because I know something them a thief, we can come out at airport with in a pocket or under arm or under breast. Or in an underpants front. It's not like that. Them are sitting here with them a thief. You have to come out with big old chopping chally or crocus bag and fine bale bag full of stuff. So it's not like them a thief discreetly. You understand? But more and Bojo fi call help and go on airport road go meet. Because you see while Bojo a beat on me a pushing her back to Bojo. Bojo want come around at airport road, come wait for no one and I come for work, you know. And me would have want dead to for when Bojo a whop on me a pushing her back in the lick. Because not too thief. Or not too disgraceful. I don't know why we can talk about it in a private. The whole of we going to blow it up, Darrell Vaz. The whole world I going to know, say, with the thief off the little grubbins. For the people, them uno same one as starve in a Darrell Vaz. Uno same one of Pernell Charles a queue up the people them for TRN and ID. And the little same thing where people are sent come for them because they know so never go cheat them good. Uno same one still turn round and thief it off before it get to them. Can you imagine the amount on a Coronation Market that sells stolen goods now, Darrell Vaz? Darrell Vaz, can you imagine the amount of your staff them we have Starlink and all kind of things stove and everything I sell? And you don't want the world we're sending the same thing them for know? Mazat control, all you do. You want with to come whispering in your ears for you investigate and tell we say you not find no evidence, Darrell Vaz, we're going to blow it out of proportion. Minister, we are going to blow this out of proportion. Because so if we get the politics out of it, we not take a thiefness out of it, Darrell Vaz. When, Darrell Vaz, when we not take the thiefness out of it, we will take the politics out of it. We are on the brownie. Darrell Vaz meet we round corner.
But this girl a ranky. One look nasty crow bait girl come talk about the barrel them now have no marking. Right? Them come on a cargo plane done said. Right? And no thieving brother and thieving family now work at the fucking airport. We don't understand. So when things are do things on them hard, you think up, what do you think up here though? You think it's a terrible long life we up here live? I want them Luman life that up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country.
Oh, you say Terry Long I sell front of foreign, me don't know, me just ask. Terry Long, where you do a foreign? What's your life, Terry Long?
But this girl a ranky. One look nasty crow bait girl come talk about the barrel them now have no marking. Right? Them come on a cargo plane done said. Right? And no thieving brother and thieving family now work at the fucking airport. We don't understand. So when things are do things on them hard, you think up, what do you think up here though? You think it's a terrible long life we up here live? I want them Luman life that up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country and down there the cargo come. Right? First and foremost, take forever to give with the cargo. Right? And when the cargo come out and we start looking at the cargo, Starlink missing, stove missing, all kind of ras bomber, ras clotting, blood clot missing, and the barrel them half empty. See, nothing ever happened to Kingston. There's no real for nobody at Kingston for your teeth, nothing from the people of Jamaica. You understand me? But the sound still have a dirty, crowbait, reptobate, blood clot mentality to break my fucking heart. You understand me? I should have come go to some scandal back because that's what the blood clot deserve. You know? You see it? Right? When I look no clout and we know that the people in dire straits. So we have a thief and poor people and thief and people who go through such a hard time. We're not broken at the barrel. Broken at the barrel, and so I ask a question. Where is the oversight? Where are the security measures? Because you can't go through the airport and fart. So how somebody leave the airport with so much things, all these things where these packages come tampered with. Right? On think that nice? I want my people up here, so Barrington fly, and the plane come and Jamaica come go to things and crash. So Barrington make 2 flights, them fly Monday, them fly Tuesday. 2 big ass clad cargo plane. All if you know say, when we open the package, everything tampered, everything. What I do? What do we really deal with? We can't continue, sir. We cannot continue like this. It's painful. Because we're up on the battlefield, I'm and even I'm from man, I run up and down and I meet people left, right, and center to secure something for my nation. Right? Oh, if I not secure, I just hurt my feelings of blood clot. You don't have no idea. I not talk the common people, I talk the thief, the man with a Norman man, the airport. Okay? Because when the cargo plane and they say it land, right? And the amount of things are missing my people, it hurt me very fucking hard. I treat them blood clot. If I cut me, don't find a drop of blood. Right? For what? Why are we doing these things? No, it's not the time for to teach people things out there for blood clot years. Take a break now, man. A crisis time now. Keep on sticky fingers to yourself. But you can't do it now. Okay? Because the head of the stream dirty, you know. So the head of the stream dirty, we expect to go on down at the back.
That hot Darrell Vaz. I so bonio. Darrell. Darrell Vaz, I so bonio. You run out
stick your fingers to yourself, but you can't do it down. Okay, because the head of the stream dirty, you know, so the head of the stream dirty, we expect to go on down at the bottom of the stream. We're in a crisis, man. For heaven's sake, man, have a heart, man. For God's sake, have a fucking heart. You dig? Me never like chat to you, because you have some little dirty reprobate who want come on this, come talk, but you don't know some of them stepping on the neck. You should have glad some of them in Babylon to blood clot, because you know me not play dirty nigga. You don't know, I'll go to go beat everyone will leave work. You don't know?
Me would have
come get my soul.
Me would have come push them give you while you lick them. While them around, me push them back in your direction.
Street. We're in a crisis, man. For heaven's sake, man, have a heart, man. For God's sake, have a fucking heart. You dig? We never like chat to you, because you have some little dirty reprobate who want come on this, come talk, but you don't know some of them stepping on the neck. You should have glad some of them in Babylon to blood clot, because you know me not play dirty nigga. You don't know, I'll go to go beat everyone will leave work. You don't know? I want to get my soul, my wrinkle and dirty area to where I'm mad. Jano, upset, man. Pull a barrel, I want to pull a barrel half empty. Pull the next one, every half stove. The man, I want to come out of the airport with them something there. Somebody answer that and tell me. I want to come out so we have a camera. People are going to work them and work at secure location. We check them bag, look at them car trunk, look behind them seat, them about thing with them walk and look under your bumper clock, batty hole. But we not do so much things and I get you with it. I want to hurt my feelings, man. I'm not keep silent now. I don't want nobody come tell me about with a blood clot keep silent. Where were you when we never run me on my bread, you know? You think of beggings? You think of beggings? Sure. I love you know. But I don't love them behavior, yeah. Discourage me. Yes. Discourage me. Let me down. What we say? A mankind and mankind. That's why Jah punish me. Because we still don't understand the fundamentals of love and what it means. We don't say we can't thief. But there's a time and a place for everything. We don't thief year in, year out. And years people are complaining, so them are come through. And when them send them little stuff and them send little stuff for them family member, when them go in the one pair, them can't find this, them can't find that. And them know them not mad. Them know them buy them thing and pack them thing and ship them thing. And we can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. Okay? We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this.
West Indian pilgrim are beaten them forget. I'll put down their hand pan wall and you was hammer beat every finger 1-1. That's too much of an easy punishment. When you do that, they can all cop out without any pain. You need to hold them and beat them in their elbow, beat them on them finger, beat them in them wrist, beat them in them shoulder, at them place where you beat thief. Darrell Vaz, we're going to blow this up. We're going to tell Donald Trump, we're going to tell Keir Starmer, we're going to tell the Indian Prime Minister, we're going to tell France, we're going to tell everybody, all of the country, them, we send aid to Jamaica. We're going to make them know, say, this is the problem we have with people like Crisis International and the ex-army people, them there, you know. This is the problem we have with them, because we can't get for them resource coming direct to them and them use them resources to assist the people. Another problem there, what the Cajun people them name, the Cajun army people them, and Crisis International. This is the problem the government have with these charities, why the government has supported them, because their resources coming directly to them and they use it to assist the people rather than it go to the bottleneck of the Ministry of National Security. And at that, because everything come on a one for thief out, on can figure bill on imagine the amount on our coronation market and now Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz, imagine a $133,000 on our sell Skylink at St. Elizabeth final. 133,000 Jamaican dollars. We don't have Skylink down at St. Elizabeth herself. Hmm?
I have no idea. I not talk the common people, I talk the thief, the man with a Norman man, the airport. Okay? Because when the cargo plane and they say it land, right? And the amount of things you're missing, my people, it hurt me very fucking hard that you different blood clot in the cup, you don't find a drop of blood. Right? For what? Why are we doing these things? No, it's not the time for to teach people things out there for blood clot years. Take a break now, man. A crisis time now. Keep on the sticky fingers to yourself. But you can't do it now. Okay? Because the head of the stream dirty, you know. So the head of the stream dirty, we expect to go on down at the bottom of the stream. We're in a crisis, man. For heaven's sake, man, have a heart, man. For God's sake, have a fucking heart. You dig? Me never like chat to you, because you have some little dirty reprobate who want come on this, come talk, but you don't know some of them stepping on the neck. You should have glad some of them in Babylon to blood clot, because you know me not play dirty nigga. You don't know. I'd go to go beat everyone will leave work. You don't know. I want to get my soul, my wrinkle and dirty already to him, I'm mad. John, no. Upset, man. Pull a barrel, I want to pull a barrel half empty. Pull the next one, every half stove. The man, I want to come out of the airport with them something there. Somebody answer that.
Globalists, support the platform by hitting the like button for me, please, whichever of the platform you're on. Thank you.
And tell me. I want to come out so we're on the camera. People are going to work them and work at secure location. We check them bag, look at them car trunk, look behind them seat, them about thing with them walk and look under your bomber clad batty hole. But we not do so much things and I get you with it. I want to hurt my feelings, man. I mean, I keep silent now. I don't want nobody come tell me about me for blood clot. Keep silent. Where were you when we never run me on my bread, you know? You think of beggings? You think of beggings? Sure. I love you know. But I don't love them behavior, yeah. And this, discourage me. Yes. And discourage me. And let me down. What we say? A mankind and mankind. That's why Jah punish we. Because we still not understand the fundamentals of love and what it means. We don't say we can't thief. But there's a time and a place for everything. We not thief year in, year out. Years people are complaining, so them are come through. And when them send them little stuff and them send little stuff for them family member, when them go in the one pair, them can't find this, them can't find that. And them know them not mad. Them know them buy them thing and pack them thing and ship them thing. And we can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. Okay? We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. If we're going to do something for Jamaica, let's just all do it for Jamaica. We cannot do it and use it at the port of entry and teach the things then. I'm not going to condone that. I love you now. Take it and send it and all the haters you can't go and go post because most are not thief from no mother womb. Yeah? And this is not the time for thief. Thieves normally get them foot broken and
Darrell Vaz, would you say you're a thief from your mother womb? You're thieving from your mother womb, Darrell Vaz. When have you ever heard Darrell Vaz's name never called upon thieving? These people are so shameless with this stealing that they all want to tell you, say, deal with this stealing in public. We not take time with it. We not take time with it. We're going to take it and make tone crier. We're going to ring church bell. We're going to make everybody hear. Say, on a sinting them, we are coming, pack on a barrel and send to no people.
But you hear me now?
Darrell Vaz and them people them out at airport and make good living. Them are up in store. Them have Skylink a sell. Them have stove a sell. Them have all kind of sinting a sell. All sort. Listen to the thieving minister. Listen to the head of the dirty swamp. Listen now to the head of the dirty swamp. The rotten fish head. The fish head of worms. Listen to it.
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time.
So what? So what? What, Jankro? So what? Does it mean that he have to condone your criminality? He's not those who know what you did to Diane Smith, Darrell Vaz. He's not like those who know what you did to Samuel Dixon, Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz, don't make we dig up your carcass them and throw up in your face. You know we dig up your carcass them because we know where them there. Darrell Vaz, you know we know where your carcasses are. Don't let's go digging.
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all your efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media and bring the effort into disrepute is not helping.
What disrepute? What disrepute the effort is being brought? The world finna so not thief. The world finna say it's a practice for you politicians and your staff to enrich yourself out of the suffering of Jamaica people. It's a common practice, John Crow. It's not like it's nothing new. We're saying though, Darrell Vaz, it's the worst we have gone through. Good God Almighty. On a belly full. Or up to where the Prime Minister, I tell you, saying belly full. No wonder why he never left Jamaica. Can know what was to come. You know the sacrifice when he sign off on an amount of payout. Where am I going to get? The Prime Minister will go come to that $6 billion US because we want to know who for I assess the damage, whose technicality and skills and experience assess that $6 billion damage. So when you make a wait till I'm done with this here Jankra, then we go to the headman Jankra.
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all your efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media and bring the effort into disrepute is not helping anybody. Give me the details, give me the specifics, and let me deal with it. But I don't rate how you're handling it. So, brethren, do better than that, man. We have had over 300 and odd relief cargo flights landing in Jamaica from Melissa, and I have never received one complaint from any of the international organizations and charities, much less the governments of other countries. Through Minister Green.
Because Darrell Vaz, Jankro, we're going to run around the whole farm and scream like the pig that you, Darrell Vaz, are. We're going to run around the whole farm and scream. You don't respect Bojo's approach. It brings the effort into disrepute. International donors have not complained. Them not complain because them not have oversight of the same thing when they send the Darrell Vaz. That's why you have to come out and come explain what is the problem with Crisis International. Why they never get access to bring themselves them aid in the country. And the pastor and daughter where help them use them private plane, bring it into the country, crash. Why you not come address that? The Cajun Army Reserve people, them. What is the problem, Darrell Vaz, while they've been sabotaged as well? Is it because on now get for them resources for sift and father to and take out one, put on down no arm and sticking on no waistline on no jaws before it get to the people of Jamaica? Darrell Vaz, we are going to scream. We're going to scream. The whole world must know. We want the international community to keep an eye on the same thing them when they must send and ask for accountability And that we want Darrell Vaz. So no matter talk, so they not complain because when they send them cargo plane, they not have no oversight of it. When you and Kamina Johnson clear it and turn you over to Pernell Charles Drunkro, who you think you're talking to?
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all your efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media and bring the effort into disrepute is not helping anybody. Give me the details, give me the specifics, and let me deal with it. But I don't rate how you handling it.
Everybody.
So, Bridget, you're better than that, man. We have had over 300 relief cargo flights landing in Jamaica from Melissa, and I have never received one complaint from any of the international organizations and charities, much less the governments of other countries. Through Minister Grange, your handlers of the flights were in touch with me from yesterday morning, all day until they got through. So I'm not understanding what this is about.
You don't understand what it's about because you're caught red-handed in public stealing. Because you're caught red-handed in public stealing Darrell Vaz, you don't know what it's about. So for all we know, I think Bojo make up. Bojo want carry down the government. Bojo want bring the government effort into disrepute. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Vaz? We don't call you Mr. for honor, you know. It's sarcasm. Why would we come in a secret? Darrell Vaz will say, if not no secret, everything in a Jamaica public. Why would we come in a secret, Darrell Vaz, when on not thief in a secret? Because on a walk out at airport with trapping Charlie. When I walk out at airport with big trapping Charlie Darrell Vaz, if on a thief Skylink, on a thief stove, on a thief this, on a thief that on can't carry out in a pocket. So why we come to our own corner? Why we meet on our own corner in a Darrell Vaz? The next thing you hear say we dead a road and nobody don't know how we dead or we missed and nobody never hear about we again. Darrell Vaz? Isn't that the type of murderer that you are? Darrell Vaz, man, we got the cemetery for your corpse, them, you know. Man, we go dig up your corpse, them Darrell Vaz. When since you and your ministry and yourself and your government has not mixed up in stolen resources for the public, Darrell Vaz, remind me, Darrell Vaz, and let me turn to the next junker, the Prime Minister. That boy from down there, so hold on. That boy from down there, so we pledge allegiance to the wall. Yeah. The boy will pledge allegiance to the wall. Come to the front of the class. When I call the boy will pledge allegiance to the wall, no? Because me don't know if uno na see the Netanyahu traits of Andrew Homelessness in this disaster. The starvation of the people, the attacking of people in a disaster zone. Your Prime Minister, who pledged whatever it is to that wall, is carrying out the similar Netanyahu behavior on the people of Jamaica. The starvation that we saw Netanyahu did live on camera the other day. The attacking of people in disaster zone that we saw Netanyahu continued for 2 years. Andrew Holness is attacking people in disaster zone because this curfew is an attack. It couldn't be anything else. What else could it be? Let's listen to the Prime Minister. Then we will ask the Prime Minister, what did you say? Never hear you. Talk again.
Mike. Dion Jacksmiller, TVJ. The changes that were announced to ODPIM seem designed to allow ODPIM to do exactly what it was set up to do, which is lead effectively from the front. But what we've seen over the years is an organization that seems to have been weakened, no permanent head appointed for an extended period of time, and ODPIM publicly sidelined during periods of disaster. So aren't the changes, even taking into account the excellent capabilities of the JDF, haven't these changes been made necessary because the office has been so weakened?
Can we answer? Okay, PM is going to answer. I was going to answer too.
You know, ODPIM over many years developed a sterling reputation for disaster, preparedness and emergency management, and several of the heads of ODPIM have gone on to play leading roles in the Caribbean. There is no denying that over time, that capability and prominence was not as it was in previous times. There are several factors that contribute to that. One of them would be the level at which the executive leadership was remunerated. In other words, you know, for a job such as what is the task of ODPIM, the salaries did not keep pace because just from a competitive point of view, if you want the best people, you have to pay well, and the best people are being competed for with other entities all over the place. So Jamaicans who have the capabilities are being pulled all over. And so we, even now as we speak, ODPIM is still in this process of the compensation review. And that in a sense, is probably the main issue.
Where the blood clot this? Where the blood clot this?
So, it's all about the money. Andrew Holness, remember, you know, you didn't tell we say the reason why MP and so on couldn't do the work because they was poorly paid. You give them 300% Andrew Holness, and in this disaster, me not still need a labor and a PMP a work, so it look like we don't need more money. Si say ODPIM now do nothing, Opal, how you do? Si say ODPIM now do nothing, Prime Minister, you say ODPIM need more money if we want them to do anything good. Dirty labor rights and Jamaica people will vote for Andrew for the $32,000. I don't know why money for this anyway, make me leave on out of it, and if we leave politics out of it. But the $6 billion US worth of damage, Prime Minister, and the insurances of 200 and odd million US dollar, both insurance from CurFew and the World Bank. So when you not thief off everything, Andrew, and we ask about it, uno go say 200 and odd million US dollar is a drop in the ocean compared to the damage of 6 billion US dollar. Who, Andrew Holness, who is it that give that estimate? Who does that damage assessment? Can you say, can you inform us as to who and how got to the 6 billion US worth of damage? The land agencies in Black River scooping up government. Me telling about the land war. Lord Jesus, Andrew Holness, me don't know make me there ahead of you with this script. Prime Minister, it look like me help write that script, yeah. No, sir. It just a fall all into place at once.
I'm Chaplain Williams. I'm from the National Land Agency.
Prime Minister, you must have to hold me and write your script ahead of you, don't? What you say, AI, Mr. Cool and Deadly? Prime Minister, Royal Bless Morning. It must burn you. Hold me the head of you with your script. Everything me tell the people them the day after Melissa fall into place. Prime Minister, me there head of you with the script. Blue Lagoon, good morning. Prime Minister, me there head of you with the script. Are you prepared to war, though, people of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland? Are you prepared to war? St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, are we prepared to cut ourselves off from Jamaica and create a new country? Because it might just come to that. The amount of land we will have to give up, you see, it might just come to that. Are you ready to rumble with the government is the question. Or are you going back into slavery? Will you become landless and homeless and internal displaced people in Jamaica, similar pattern to refugee inside your own country? Are you prepared for what's to come? The land agency, Prime Minister. Prime Minister, the land agency is in Black River, scooping and sputing and planting for government land. You see. Will you at any time, Andrew Holness, have a consult? Because you can't say this is a propaganda or lion Tory we are talking. You told us in July when you came to Black River to open KFC weeks after it was open. Don't see what was the relevance of that, given KFC and the government are not the same thing. One is chicken and one is thief. Don't see how they match up. You told us, though, in July of this year, that a new city will be created in Jamaica's third city will be created in St. Elizabeth. You also told us that time about the development of South Coast tourism. Will you at any point, Prime Minister and Minister for Southwest St. Elizabeth, Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth, have a consultation with the people of St. Elizabeth about your city and your South Coast tourism development? Will you consult the parish? Or you can't just go eavesdrop in a crowd so and one with a fall into line? Will you consult the people of St. Elizabeth about this third city and your South Coast tourist development? The land agency is in Black River. Are you following the script? Or are you watching the stage, my people?
I'm Chaplain Williams. I'm from the National Land Agency. I'm the supervisor for topographic data management. Today we're here in Black River, and my team and I, we're mapping the entire town and its environs as well. We're doing it for recovery purposes as well as to find those government lands that can be used as a part of the recovery planning process.
For the average Jamaican, what does that mean?
Well, for the average Jamaicans, what it means is that the government, through the arm of the National Land Agency, is trying to find those lands that are within the area that was affected, that can be used to whether to house persons who are displaced or for new industries, for whatever purposes it is that the government wants, based on what the plans are going forward for Black River, then those lands can be used for those purposes.
If Jamaicans want to get more information on the plans, future plans, based on your evaluation, how can they go about getting that information?
Okay, well, based on what needs to be done, the parish council, which would be the Black River Parish Council, they will be the ones who would lead that process, but also the government, from the perspective of the local government ministry, would also play a part, and also the ODPEM, because they're in charge of the whole recovery process as well. Yeah.
Down on my knees when sorrow rise. I'll talk to Jesus. Down on my knees. Are you prepared to war is the question. Because it's either that or you're going to give up some land. Communities are going to be dispersed. Are you understanding? New industry. You pick up something. New industry. New industry. You know what we're going on? I mean, to know this one is starting. It's all about the land. They're going to attack parity again. You know why? That coastline was meant to be flattened. We lose a few houses. We lost one life in the aftermath. But we're still standing. How is my community prepared to take on the government, though? Will the rest of St. Elizabeth support Black River, Parity, Treasure Beach, the South Coast tourism development? A lot of us will become homeless. A lot of us will become displaced. So for the drunk with them over Facebook, go and drag me when me say Flight Green and Andrew Holness sacrifice Southwest St. Elizabeth for building city, me not tapsy so. God nah no right for your work with wicked. If we ought to believe what we are taught in the Christian doctrine, oh God and the wicked them get fair work together. All right, we don't say a punishment we get because of our wickedness or obia or sexual immorality or all sorts. I mean, why God bypass Britain? God bypass America. God bypass France. God bypass Spain. God bypass Portugal. God bypass America. All of them murder and killer there, you know. God bypassed Israel. And God can help Andrew. Just when Andrew needed land for building city. The Environmental Modification Convention. And every country sign up to it. Most conventions in this world, America do not sign up to. So if America wants to use the environment or the weather system to declare war on another country, nothing will stop America from doing it because America does not sign up to most of these international conventions that they bully people to sign up to. While at the same time, Florida University is telling us that we master the science of creating an extreme category 5 hurricane, one that just attempt to flatten us. If you speak to anybody in St. Elizabeth, we weren't hit by a hurricane only. We weren't. If you look at the state of the infrastructure in our community and across Southwest St. Elizabeth. We know say bomb drop in a party. Something else other than Melissa happened to we in a party. Me ask Christ. Because something we go on in a few community. I know Melissa wonder them fuck with them. So them can go and talk. Why God bypass all of the wicked them we walk and kill baby? The people them will teach sexual immorality to the world. The people them will create gun for shoot off people and all sort of dirty diseases. God bypass all of them wickedness. You know, Karen Wagwan, all you do, you get like a signal that you can come on. All you do. God bypass all of them, the wicked, evil people there. And you mean to say God use disaster and strike we are the little wicked, and Britain and America and France and Israel and them places where the big wicked. God don't see them for attack them for their deviancy. Like seriously? The people them attack with violently. The people them attempt to flatten the coastline that we live on. We're still standing under Homelessness and Donald Trump and the United Nations. What's the next move? Donald Trump, the United Nations, Andrew Holness, Floyd Green. What is the next move? Because we know so now go come back. Because we're desperate to get rid of it. That's why when we send a tsunami covering with district, we survive. Even those on the coastline who bared out that brunt survived. Andrew Holness, Donald Trump, the United Nations, and Floyd Green. What is the next move? We want to know. Hurry up. Is it that we don't have to go do it with an earthquake, so we have a sudden tsunami where the people are unprepared? Because we don't know, so we now go give warning, because we remember the time when NEPA give the warning way after everything done, dusted, and sorted. Do you all remember that? When that big earthquake did struck? When NEPA shouldn't give a tsunami warning? And when everything done and dusted, and remember that though. What the next move there? Because we don't want drop bombs on what not go fly over we and use poison gas to attack. Me have to ask because me know so no determined to kill we are. So me have to ask. And me know we go at our length. Which other move we now go come with? We now go poison with water stream. It's not unusual for the powers that be. We now go poison the blanket them wanna send down Kongiwi. We now go send cholera Kongiwi to the vaxonomics. What is the next move? Starvation ain't working. The hurricane never work. The tsunami never work. Whatever else you were dropping at us in the middle of the hurricane never worked. What, I ask, is your next move? Because the land agency is in Black River. And its surrounding environs. That's a key word. It's surrounding environs. You criminals, you thieves, you crooks.
I'm Chaplain Williams. I'm from the National Land Agency. I'm the supervisor for topographic data management. Today we're here in Black River, and my team and I were mapping the entire town and its environs as well. We're doing it for recovery purposes as well as to find those government lands that can be used as a part of the recovery planning process.
For the average Jamaicans, what does that mean?
Well, for the average Jamaicans, what it means is that
Here, Karen said they ask them for the gas oil. Normally, we used to, back in the days, when we put gas oil in the mosquito water, them we breed mosquito, it kill off the mosquito them. In a few community, we cultivate mosquito for the rest of Jamaica. So we don't know where we come from a party there. We create mosquito, then we export them to the rest of Jamaica. So no know so we don't short a mosquito where we come from. And them ask them for gas oil to put in the water to kill off the mosquito eggs them and the mosquito baby them to minimize that effect of that big outburst of mosquito, giving them a breed up in a very, very extreme infested water at the moment. You don't understand where this thing I go? They want to get rid of it. But may I ask, what is the next move? Come in, no, I go come back. Because last year after burial, me tell you they are coming back again. And they came very dangerously, and it was not as successful as they hoped. What America? United Nations, Andrew Holness is the next move. 2 years ago, I told you, America, the two diplomatic contacts, America gave Andrew Holness an order. You have 2 years to roll back Chinese investment. If you don't, we will be taking back control of Jamaica. Are you watching the stage of the Americans' presence in our country since all this brouhaha of the attack that they carried out on us on the 28th of October 2025, when America and the United Nations attacked the people of Jamaica?
Government, through the arm of the National Land Agency, is trying to find those lands that are within the area that was affected, that can be used whether to house persons who are displaced or for new industries, for whatever purposes it is that the government wants, based on what the plans are going forward for Black River, then those lands can be used for those purposes.
If Jamaicans want to get more information on the plans, future plans, based on your evaluation, how can they go about getting that information?
Okay, well, based on what needs to be done, the parish council, which would be the Black River Parish Council, they will be the ones who would lead that process, but also the government, from the perspective of the local government ministry, would also play a part, and also the ODPEM, because they're in charge of the whole recovery process as well. Yeah.
Lord Jesus. I want to just follow this script here, my people, because it develop. Remember me did tell us so them are going to say we can't live back on the coastline. Andrew Old and Dana Dixon said them have to go look at if it's safe for us to do so or not. Let's look at another Netanyahu spirit of Andrew Holness, attacking vulnerable people in disaster.
So folks on TikTok,
as well as starving them, as well as having them existing in the element in infested war disaster zone. That same government turn around and impose conditions on these people that won't be able to meet. Listen to Kirkright from TVJ. This is just what he posts to his Facebook page. This, I don't know. I don't think he was saying this in his journalistic capacity. He was saying this more as a human. But this is a journalist from what they tell us is a reputable news source.
So folks on TikTok, I heard the most interesting news a while ago. So the security forces...
Interested is not the word. It would more be bizarre. This cannot be interested. It's more bizarre. But me know so I have to speak diplomatically. But it's bizarre, not interested. All right? Correction.
So folks on TikTok, I heard the most interesting news a while ago. So the security forces are having a curfew in a section of Westmoreland, right? And you know, they name out the boundaries of the curfew. And sure, there might be a need for curfew because we know that, you know, during times like these, people have been robbing, looting, whatever. Some crazy things happening. But the interesting part
Not
is
interesting, bizarre.
after naming out the boundaries, they say persons within the boundaries of the curfew, meaning if you're in the space with the curfew day, while the curfew is happening, you should stay indoors. No people. I thought to myself, indoors? The people in the house just blow down. What do you mean stay indoors? In which part? I mean, the last time I went to Westmoreland, people walk down the road and not know if it go. They will walk from point A to point B, up and down the road. They not know if it go. But go in the yard. Stay indoors, people. How interesting. No, it just
Bizarre.
seemed funny to me this morning. Me driving and listening to the news. And I thought, when I heard that part, I listened to 6 o'clock news and upon RJR now. And then I listened the news at 7 o'clock again because I'm always listening to the news, right? You must stay in your house. The people around the house, the people must blow down. No, sir. But anyway, go in your yard. Yeah, boy, go in your yard. Stay in your house.
Unconscionable government.
Yeah, stay in your house. I'm not laughing at people, you know. I just laugh for funny. The thing is,
no. You see how professional they are. Me can't keep up to their professionals. Them not something will make people cuss. But he managed to laugh it out. Kudos to you, coming out the chant.
stay in your house. You get the people? But anyway, you know, the fact is, people must stop the craziness because craziness are happening. Now, when you think about Kalisha's story, where the man roof a blow off, she underwater and them a rubber, yo, I can tell you, Jamaicans are the best, you know, because when we go Westmoreland, I don't see nobody a wait for the government to come get them hand out. People are start lick up at them house. People are try a thing. People are get the board them a blow down. And when you look on them roof, you see different shades of zinc. You know, say, them zinc there, I think we blow from probably a mile away and come land of them yard. Them a use it back. Them a build back them place. You get me? Them a build back them place them now.
That's literally how it was in Parity after burial. So much people roof went and everybody did just, anyway you find a zinc, you just own a zinc and you try to get it back by your house. That's literally how it was in Parity after burial.
Wait. Them people here, them no wait, them a knock up 2 pieces of board because guess what? Them have to go back in our place. But you know what this tell me say? This tell me say the Hurricane Melissa did a bad thing and it did a good thing. Because Melissa not only destroyed the houses, but it showed the depravity that existed. You know, and there's a history behind why people lived in board houses, you know. There's a history behind it. Because, you know, people never owned the lands. So, you know, if they needed to move, then put them house on truck and move with them house. Westmoreland and so it stay. You put your house on a truck and you're gone with your house. Because they never really owned the land. You get me? So that's one of the reasons, part of the reason why you have so many board houses in Westmoreland, as opposed to St. Elizabeth where you have more structured houses. In a Westmoreland, pure board house, man. But, you know, yeah, I don't know what West. I'm telling you, I think that Prime Minister could build up some houses that way you have at Tivoli, some upstairs houses.
What's that? The one with the cartridge paper and the marker pen and the plaster when McDonald Edman Ridge developed estate. I don't want to talk about the one with the cartridge paper. The one them with the cardboard, the cartridge paper and plaster. And them one day I talk about. You know, see the cartridge paper house them when Andrew met down at St. James, sir. Nobody can trust Andrew for make the house because even drunken man piss on your wall, it a go cave in, sir. If a drunken man piss on your wall, you never see the paper house them, Debbie Jervis. If you don't see the paper house, then I go play them back. Literal paper, cartridge, paper, cardboard, and plaster. Yeah. When you not believe me? All right. Make Kirk right don't talk. Me wish operation. What? Judgment pan Andrew Holden. Hey. How God if you come punish Jamaica and leave Andrew Holness out of it? That means that God don't like humble people nor poor people. No, I'm just thinking. Because people are saying God is punishing us. Talk Kirk right, because we want to show the people them Andrew Holness cartridge, paper, cardboard, and plaster house. And we want the Prime Minister come tell me say a lie. Like when a run come out, come say a lie, the youth tell about the tearing and idea and come out, come adjust the story. We will soon get to that as well. We have so much to get through this morning. We don't know. Thief.
I think that's what's going to happen now. Because we can't go back to them houses again. We have to move on. We can't do the same thing over and over again. We get the same result. Climate change is up on us, for those who believe it. And yeah, the landscape are going to look different. I mean, when people are begging now, people don't ask for board. I don't hear people asking for board. People want cement and block and cement. Rightly so. But again, can you imagine? Going to your house. We have a CurFew. Going to your house. The last time I was in Westmoreland, I saw a lady who she was showering on the roadside. On the roadside, every car pass. Once the light on, you see her wash out her you know, do her thing. Yeah. But let's remember the people, the affected people. In Manchester where the water keep rising. St. Elizabeth will mash up, Westmoreland. And people, remember, if you have anything to give, I'm going back to Westmoreland, please just reach out to me now. Some persons have reached out to me, but help can't be too much. Send on the help, people. Send on the help. The people need it. The people need it. So send on the help, people, you know, and big up all those who have helped and continue to help. But Westmoreland people, stay in your house. Big up on yourself. Kirk Wright. I'm out.
Turn on a yard, Westmoreland people. Turn on a yard. You just can't make up these things from Andrew Holness. You're imposing curfew on homeless people. Homeless people, Prime Minister. People who you have not even sought.
So when you look at
shelter to. People who you have not even sought to bring shelter to. You tell them to turn in your yard. So that means anybody down there can go at any house spot, go stand up then during your curfew hours. And that's how you go? You just need a house spot to stand up in a car. You can't. Where you go force them to go in a Prime Minister? As per this rule, you should be obeying the law by standing up at your house spot, innit? But this is a government here. And when you talk, donkey cubby like a macadam man. So you bring down the government. Can you imagine? Darrell Val, so you have to call them round corner and whisper. Can you really imagine? That them abuse we in plain sight. And if you come around corner, come talk to them. Next thing you know, then drag we when we don't know what they're going to do with it. Let's look at the Prime Minister cardboard, cartridge paper, and plaster house.
So when you look at this housing development of Edmund Ridge, and you see the quality of the housing that is developed here. This is nothing like Operation Pride. I want to make that point clear. So if you compare what this government has done relative to what the previous governments have done, then you can come to the conclusion that something good are going on in a Jamaica. Because if you compare these kinds of development to Operation Pride developments, then your conclusion would be that what was happening before was Operation Shame. And it is these developments that we are doing now that is really creating communities of pride.
Anytime you hear Andrew have such a convincing tone of voice, you know he's lying. You know he's tricking you.
Communities in which...
Opal, me now address Derek. When we address Derek for Opal, I'm going to have to tell Derek, say, St. Elizabeth people are proud people. We love big house and them thing there. We don't have money for sleep. We can't afford to beg money to find a night's sleep. We know there's something there. That's why I say Westmoreland people, St. Elizabeth people, and Manchester people, we're going to have to stand up and defend each other. Because you see the South Coast tourism development, Manchester, that's mean you are losing Alligator Pond as well. Just like we in a St. Elizabeth from Cheddar Beach down to Black River at risk. The surrounding environs of Black River at risk for the expansion of their new city. Westmoreland, those of you who live on so-called capture land are at risk. A lot of us, people of Jamaica, southwestern Jamaica, are at risk of losing land. This calls for unity. We can't even figure up on road at the time, go beg pork dinner money like Derek, or go beg hotel money like Derek. No, we're a poor, proud people. We've been feeding Jamaica forever. We've sent many people to Parliament. We've sent many people into the public sector. We create a lot of nurses, doctors, and teachers, and all sorts. We're a proud people down there. We don't want to be ghettoized. Let me tell you something. We don't use to the ghettoism, and we're now gonna make on a ghettoized way because we see where now go with this thing. We see where now go with it. But we're telling us that we're now go ghettoized because we don't have that mentality there. You understand? So we're now go ghettoized way. We're gonna rise above, Prime Minister in cartridge paper house them.
Which the homeowners feel that they have a really good investment, a really respectful investment, an investment in shelter that gives them dignity.
The zinc was flying, and it's like you can see the breeze coming in every direction. North, south.
Look carefully. Those are never to the Prime Minister paper house.
Made out of paper. Our home at what is left of it. It is three of us that live here. Myself, my wife, and our 8-year-old son. And this is the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. This house is in St. James East Central, the Edmund Rich Estate. That was named after Edmund Bartlett, the tourism minister. And I understand that he and the Prime Minister came by to Palmyra, but they never come this side to look at the damage. We purchased this house from the HAJ, Housing Agency of Jamaica, and they don't even come to our meeting with the residents yet. Some of us are still sleeping in our cars. Our homes are totally gutted by the wind, and they don't even have anything to come and to talk with us. They're just directing us to the insurance. I have been here since December. December would be 2 years.
How old is the complex?
The complex is about 3 years, 3, 4 the most, and it's a new complex.
You were looking at the material that was used to construct the house.
Paper jar wall. The material is far substantial. These are the walls with some dust in it. So it's all gone. It's all gone. But this is what is left of the wall. The remains of it. Made out of paper.
I know, my sister. I do, my sister, so me don't want nobody go walk and call me name. You understand? Me no want nobody go walk and call me name. Say me, say the Prime Minister make paper house, give the people them. Is the man who buy the house from housing agency of Jamaica. Say a paper, and him take the paper and tear in front of we. When a love walk and say me I tell lie. Hmm? I no lie me I tell. I the buyer. I the buyer. The buyer, not the viewer. Not a TikToker we have it up for the government. No. Not a PMP. The buyer. The buyer. Yeah. The buyer. For the cartridge paper, cardboard, and plaster. Andrew Holness. Hey. And they say God punish we. Eh? Can you imagine? Look at what Andrew Holness do to we, and still we got turn around and punish. How that go? Eh? No mathematician there. Cause this need a mathematician to work out. I mean, Andrew Holness, Darrell Vaz escape, Andrew Holness escape, even Horace Strong, who the tidal wave should have gone with, escape. How much of your gun get washed with Minister? Minister of National Security? How much of your gun them get washed with in sea? I'm just asking. How much of your guns get covered up by mudslide, Minister? Uno. No to the TRN and the food. Bola would have put out a question to the young man who put the video out as to where did you get the story? Were you unseen? Or you heard from somebody who was in the line? How was it? And this was his response to Bola.
I know nobody tell me, man, me did up on the ground. The government can't say no go so. You understand? Because a whole heap of people, you understand, and the whole of we face it. Me say me have to come back at me yard, the amount of people have to run, go back at the yard because we never expect say boy, that go happen. Me never see it as nothing bad still, you know. When me post a video, me see whole heap of people, I say, Ray. But me did that thing say, yo, it's just a orderly thing to make people not take more than once. You understand? Because what happened? We have a clinic the right beside one ball ground. So what they do first, the first chop of land, then drop some water, and then did I issue out the water them. You never have no ID if you collect water. Then did I get two buckle of water. I'm go there and I say, my general, a couple of with them yard, you know. Yeah, because me I put up one family. The family me I talk about my sister roof gone, so she have to live with me for that time, yeah. With her boyfriend and her two daughters. Zine and me for my fiance plus my son did it. So me I tell them, say, yo, it's water and I go really help out of me yard, you know. And I don't like we don't have things enough and we buy we little thing. I understand, but things come and we can get help, we take help because we don't know how long this thing go last for and we are trying to help others just the same. Long story short, he give me 3 buckle of water because other people did there say, yo, I don't like my tell man I chew a couple people in a yard. So then give me 3 buckle of water. And after that then start give people 3 buckle. Till people not too want it, so most people go away. Then, you know, a long while after then sits and nobody not take it. Then start actually give people half case. Now, the captor forward back. Everybody a run go back run there now while rain a fall. When we reach, idea tearing. So everybody have to turn back. Some people did already have theirs. What they did to even make it more orderly, they dropped the food on the ball ground. But like how we did line up on the ball ground to go collect the water, I know that they do. Then put the food over there and then tell we to come over the clinic. I will go over the clinic and we had to line up and give them we identification. Then they send we over the background, and they have paper write down the name them too. A matter of fact, someone from our community, because then did I write really slow, did that take long. So they asked for a volunteer, and a volunteer from our community went and start help them to write down the information where depend the ID.
What we want to know, Prime Minister and Colonel Charles, the data that was collected, who holds that data? The data that was collected, who holds that data? And what was the reason, Prime Minister, for collecting those data?
And then carry over the background, and so people couldn't get their food. So there's no way the government can say, boy, nothing no go so. You understand? And most people are say, boy, rare, because I can't the government. Because it happen. And then records that we then take. Who them?
Sheetrock are the Solitex material, the replacement for Solitex. What would I use as Solitex in a normal ceiling? Now you use sheetrock in a your deck ceiling or wherever. Right? No, so I not call it sheetrock. Sheetrock are expensive material. What happened to you, Indian? Sheetrock are expensive material. I say a cartridge paper, cardboard, and little plaster. You know, cartridge paper what teacher used to hold up on board and write pan? Cartridge paper we would use as advertisement, we would cut up and write pan it and pin it up on light post for everybody see where we advertise. Yes. Cartridge paper, cardboard, and liquor plaster. Sheetrock are expensive material.
Book they go to who see it and who, you understand? But as me say, me just do that pre-say, boy, you orderly, them a try thing, but the thing is a way. Them a try get it orderly, but as me say, 1 yard we all have 6 family, and the 6 family then at the line, so. The thing, yeah, me G, blessed. Alright, so, I know me car me there I use one Starlink, so see ya, the yard right here, so. And them have the Starlink, so I saw me catch up and I go on, Ray. Person just come out and tell me, say, boy, them a turn off the generator, well, make it go and cool down. So me I make that video here, and when it come up back, my post it, because why would people believe I'm lying? I don't do those stuff. I can't jeopardize my reputation online. I will never lie about stupid stuff. Or nothing at all overall. Me no need to tell no lie. You understand? I don't notice most of my video them I'm not saying, hey, I need the aid and Ray. I need aid, but people need it more than me. So whatever me get, may be some billa with my family, and basically me share stuff to whoever me can. Right now, me this a come from Sav, and I bought 2 set of stuff to share to 2 different family. And as somebody on TikTok, I may not even remember what girl name, send me 15 grand Jamaican money, and I take it and I buy a few stuff. I'm gonna make a video and I know I go see same way. But listen, yeah, I did I forgive.
So the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security who ran out and said that this young man was lying. For all of the JLP supporters, them we are tear with them over Facebook and all both. So we are lie and spread propaganda upon the government. Then the government need to come back out and respond. This is the second story. So the government need to come back out and respond, because the youth reinforce his argument and giving more details. You know, call Minto for with it. Call Superintendent Minto. Because while Minto and his staff was involved in the looting in Black River in the aftermath of Melissa, while dead people was on the ground, while the Prime Minister Minto and Floyd Green and Tufton and the mayor of Black River tore the town. Dead body was on the street of Black River. Listen to Devon Collins. I believe Devon Collins is an attorney. Listen to this incident between the JCF and the JDF.
Now, on the Friday before Hurricane Melissa came, when everybody was busy trying to prepare for this hurricane, a member of the Jamaica Defense Force went to pick up his vehicle, which he had recently imported. So he went to pick up the vehicle because he didn't want it to remain on the porch and got flooded. So he picked up his vehicle and was taking it down to his home in St. Elizabeth for safekeeping. Now, because the vehicle just came from the wharf, there wasn't any plates on the vehicle. But when he arrived in St. Elizabeth, one of his tire hit a pothole and the tire burst. Now, while he was there waiting on somebody to assist him, a team of police officers came and saw him seated in his vehicle. The police officers, according to him, started to deal with him very rough. And it was while they were dealing with him in a rough way that they found out that he was a member of the Jamaica Defense Force. And according to him, because they had already dealt with him so rough, then they decided that they didn't care whether or not he was a soldier. So, long and short of it, the police called a wrecker and seized the soldier's vehicle. Now, according to the soldier, the police officers didn't tell him where they were taking his vehicle, and they didn't charge him for anything. He had to travel to almost all the police stations in St. Elizabeth to try and locate the place where they had stored his vehicle. Now, he, according to the soldier, a senior police officer at Black River Police Station, was releasing vehicles because they didn't want.
We don't call Minto for we, because Minto is the headman, John Crow, at Black River Police Station. So no call Minto for we, please.
Person's vehicle to be in the police possession when Hurricane Melissa arrived. So when he went to Black River Police Station, the police on duty searched all the books there and didn't see anything logged about the soldier's BMW that was recently imported. So the police released the vehicle, which was seized by the team of police officers. Now, when the soldier reached over with his vehicle, they said team of police officers came back to his house and called back the wrecker and take back the vehicle from the soldier house and carry it back, go to the pound. Now, Hurricane Melissa come and tree dropped down and mash up the man 6 Series BMW motor car. Right? Now, up to now, the soldier cannot get any word about his motor vehicle. Any word at all. Nobody seemed to know where to find the police officer who seized the soldier's vehicle. And everybody is just running around. Now, these kind of behavior must stop. If it is that the police have reason to seize a citizen's vehicle, then they must notify them of the reason for the seizure and at least tell the citizen what is required for them to receive back their vehicle. Now, this police officer in St. Elizabeth can be seen on a video in the man's house behaving in a boisterous manner. But I leave that for part 2. Alright?
I can't wait for part 2. I really cannot wait for part 2 of this video. Gonna call the Majot for winner, please. Call the little Majot for us. Because Floyd Green constituency is the ground zero constituency as per the government and their international brouhahas. Ground zero, they quickly pronounced us. Floyd Green can be seen and every charity's back, every entertainer's back, whichever back Mr. Green can get a ride on. Somewhere into the constituency, Mr. Green hitch a ride. We're going to rub him harder later, because we're going to deal with him and the Philip Hallwell Galangin later. We're going to leave that for later. But Green, who sacrificed his constituency for the Prime Minister's new city and South Coast tourism development, have the time to go up and fix to respond to criticism, because this is all this government have been doing since the disaster. Respond to criticism. Them sit down, the time when I sit down and watch what we are saying on social media, if one did use that active time, one would on the far in the relief effort. Auntie Angela has never come out a press conference one day and come chastise, respond, quarrel, or something. But you, Floyd Green, who have the worst hit constituency, you don't care about the people them, but you can go on YouTube and respond to criticism and push back. Yes, Floyd Green, you have sacrificed Southwest St. Elizabeth, the lives and property of the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, Floyd Green. God will judge you if there is one. You have sacrificed our people for your government city. You have turned your back on us in the disaster of like Derek, that thanks to him arrest in a peace. Derek thanks to him arrest in a peace, perfect peace. So me would even talk about the armchair counselor. The counselor of the care home counselor. We would even bother talk about him. You all have turned your back on us. You all have turned your back on us. I don't know what they do. But when you later Floyd Green, and now you go by front with aid, and no Floyd Green I go by front with aid, because with what that's all Floyd Green do. Use aid to solicit front Mr. Green, and we'll go back to Bojo and Darrell Vaz where we start, because Darrell Vaz will tell the whole world. The whole world, Darrell Vaz.
But this girl a ranky. One look nasty crow.
Darrell Vaz we call crowd. International people, countries around the world who are sending your assistant maker. Come closer. Clean out your ears well. You should want accountability for all your hard spent and hard earned money. You should want to know if the resources and money that you are spending is getting to the people of the ground. Countries around the world who send Starlink and generator with them a coronation market as sell. Run come closer.
Girl come talk about the barrel them now on the marking. Right? Them come on a cargo plane done said. Right? And no thieving brother and thieving family now I work at the fucking airport. We don't understand. So when things are do things on them hard, you think up, what do you think up here though? You think it's a terrible long life for up here live? I want them Luman life to up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country and we don't get the cargo come.
Front
Right?
like
First and foremost, take forever for give with the cargo. Right? And when the cargo come out and we start looking at the cargo, Starlink missing, stove missing, all kind of ras bomber, ras clotting, blood clot missing, and the barrel them half empty. See, nothing ever happened to Kingston. There's no reason for nobody at Kingston for your teeth, nothing from the people of Jamaica.
Bojo cuss a string of bad word like Stephen mother. You remember Stephen and the mother with the 6 egg? Yeah, Bojo cuss like Stephen mother.
You understand me? But I sound to stay on a dirty, crowbait, reptobate, blood clot mentality to break my fucking heart. You understand me? I should have come down and come go to some scandal back because of that on the blood clot deserve. You know? You see it? Right? We don't let no clout and we know that the people in the dire streets. So we have a thief and poor people and thief and people who go through such a hard time. We're not blocking at the barrel. Blocking at the barrel them, so I ask a question. Where is the oversight? Where are the security measures? Because you can't go through the airport and fart. So how somebody leave the airport with so much things, all these things where these packages come tampered with. Right? On think that nice? I want my people up here, so Barrington fly, and the plane come and Jamaica come go to things and crash. So Barrington make 2 flights, them fly Monday, them fly Tuesday. 2 big ass clad cargo plane. All if you know, say, when I open the package, everything tampered, everything, what I do, what really I deal with? We can't continue, sir. We cannot continue like this. It's painful. Because we're up on the battlefield, I'm and even I'm from man, I run up and down and I meet people left, right, and center to secure something for my nation, right? Oh, if I not secure, I just hurt my feelings, the blood clot. I don't have no idea. I not talk the common people, I talk the thief, the man with a Norman man, the airport. Okay? Because when the cargo plane and they say it land, right? And the amount of things are missing my people, it hurt me very fucking hard. That 3 different blood clot in the cut, they don't find a drop of blood. Right? For what? Why are we doing these things? No, it's not the time for to teach people things out there for blood clot years. Take a break now, man. A crisis time now. Keep on sticky fingers to yourself. But you can't do it now. Okay? Because the head of the stream dirty, you know. So the head of the stream dirty where it's not going down the stream. We're in a crisis, man. For heaven's sake, man, have a heart, man. For God's sake, have a fucking heart. You dig? We never like chat to you, because you have some dirty reprobate who want come on this, come talk, but you don't know some of them stepping on the neck. You should have glad some of them in Babylon to blood clot, because you know I'm play dirty nigga. You don't know, how they go to beat everyone will leave work. You don't know?
Come push them, Gio.
I want to get my soul, my rank and dirty already to him, I'm mad. Jano, upset, man. Pull a barrel, I want to pull a barrel half empty. Pull the next one, every half stove. The man, I want to come out of the airport with them something there. Somebody answer that and tell me. I want to come out so we on the camera. People are going to work them and work at secure location. We check them bag, look at them car trunk, look behind them seat, them about thing with them walk and look under your bomber clock, batty hole. But we not do so much things and I get you with it. I want to hurt my feelings, man. I'm not keep silent now. I don't want nobody come tell me about me for blood clot keep silent. Where were you when we never run on my bread, you know? You think of beggings? You think of beggings? Sure. I love you, you know. But I don't love them behavior, yeah. And discourage me. Yes. And discourage me. And let me down. So we say, a mankind and mankind. That's why Jah punish we. Because we still don't understand the fundamentals of love and what it means. We don't say we can't thief. But there's a time and a place for everything. We not thief year in, year out. Years people are complaining, so them are come through. And when them send them little stuff and them send little stuff for them family member, when them go in the one period, them can't find this, them can't find that. And them know, them not mad. Them know them buy them thing and pack them thing and ship them thing. And we can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. Okay? We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. If we're going to do something for Jamaica, let's just all do it for Jamaica. We cannot do it and use long at the port of entry and teeth the things then. I'm not going to condone that. We love you now. Take it and send it and all the haters you can't go and go post because most are not thief from no mother womb. Yeah? And this is not the time for thieves. Thieves normally get them foot broken and
The head of the stream is dirty. That's what sparked the reaction from the Prime Minister, the Minister of Transport. You could have come talk to me around corner. You never have to blow it up in a public. You never have to start make the international community thought wonder say, I wonder what happened to we same thing them.
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all the efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue,
Sharon Bernard, how you do? You get back light yet? You must get back light and look at internet now. Come I did see you. What did you do? I think last week you did come on just as me finish, me see you come up in the chat. How is things going on your side? Boy, they mash way up down a party, they mash way up, drop bomb pan we, send tidal wave, come cover we host them all upstairs, host on one floor now. Boy, they treat we bad. Can't say more they cheat we bad. Terrible.
you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media.
We now come round no kind of contact to you. Because we know so we have people around there for shot, we are kidnapped, we are raped. We now come round no kind of Darrell Vaz. We are trash out everything in a public. So the international community and those who are donating to a thief in government. I don't have light over my sister. I'm good so far. Oh, that's good. We want the whole world to keep an eye on the things that they must send. We want people to question the money we are donate to government because we know so the whole are no a thief. We remember how Andrew Holness and Christopher Tufton get rich out of COVID. Don't think so we forget. I just were there. Don't think there's something we forget. So we now go talking a quiet about no thieving. While in the public airport, uno they a thief fan we. While uno a thief fan homeless people, uno a thief fan hungry people, uno a thief fan thirsty people. Why we talk about it in a private? You did see Melissa coming out, you did see Melissa calling her around corner? You did see Melissa call nobody around the corner. Melissa do whatever she do in a public and everything in a public fan then. Barring war, no thief and stack off for no self. And the pan road a walk and sell a St. Elizabeth for $133,000 for no Starlink. We no get figure the people them. Plus the Prime Minister loan them generator. Plus the Prime Minister give MP 10 million Jamaica dollar. People with building support. We know wicked. And we're talking about no wickedness in a public. We're not going to whispering. So all look at the young donkey cubby. All look at the young donkey cubby at times for you grow up now and turn big donkey come car whip on your back down and St. Elizabeth Macadam man. They even talk about Derek without even no generator different from generation. Ballot!
But you hear me now? You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all the efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media and bring the effort into disrepute is not helping anybody. Give me the details, give me the specifics, and let me deal with it. but I don't rate how you handling it. So, brethren, do better than that, man. We have had over 300 and odd relief cargo flights landing in Jamaica from Melissa, and I have never received one complaint from any of the international organizations and charities, much less the governments of other countries. Through Minister Grange, your handlers of the flights were in touch with me from yesterday morning, all day until they got through. So I'm not understanding what this is about.
Darrell Vaz one like Buju Banton have ulterior motive. You see how them wicked and stay? But Darrell Vaz, we not tap till the whole world pay attention. We're not going to stop Darrell Vaz until the whole world pay attention, because the international donor countries and individual where I donate direct to UNO and I send things direct to UNO. Them don't have any oversight of it once it get to UNO in a Darrell Vaz. So I this UNO a full phone of billion packet. I this for UNO cra and UNO packet a tough. Because nobody know there if you watch UNO. When the cargo plane touched down and young Kamina Johnson Smith with her neck on her shoulder and then her head attached to the neck. When UNO go on UNO cleary and UNO turn you over to the ancient of thieves, Pernell Charles. Remember say Pernell Charles senior picking in away kissing daughter upon his lip and thief how much he land in a Clarendon and St. Thomas. Those are the very same people. So the international community, if you don't want to know anything you don't want to know, contact us. We have all the information of all the thieves that you ought to be aware of. Darrell, soon you get caught red-handed in a pub, we not go around a corner go talk to you. We not trust in our own corner. We not a murderer and rapist. And you can't go around corner with murder and rapists. So we don't know no secret with it. We're turn up right out in the 4 road under the street light. Yeah. And that's how we are dealing with it. Right under the street light in the 4 road, Darrell Vaz. Where anybody that come from left, right, up and down, east, west, north, and south can see and hear us. Yes, this is this public square. Social media, Darrell Vaz, at the public square where all our meet up. This is like our Johnny Keane in a parative with 4 road where everybody meet up. Yeah. When the great mothers and fathers of the revival, when revival did revival, not when it turned into the whatever it is now. When revival did revival and people like Brother Kez and Mother R them, I get message for we and I come one way and then one in do come to I write in a party square out of Johnny Keane. We do have open revival. And me watch them bump on Johnny Keane with you and I come tell we about Storm, Melissa, and all of that. You know, a criminal. You all are criminals. Slide Green was sacrificed with the after Slide Green sacrifice with Slide Green after time figure up on TV. I answer question when Slide Green now meet the needs of a constituency. My cousin asks if they can get some portable toilet. Slide Green. Slide Green. Try to get some portable toilet in Parity and the other affected community, you know. We can't keep packing the infestation upon infestation, Slide Green. And Slide Green go upon internet and answer question when Slide Green constituency full of dead hog, goat, fowl, cow, and shit. Because the people them not know for shit, but we go back to how it naturally used to be. Them a run out of space, Slide Green. and all we're asking for is portable toilet, and you can't even supply the necessary dignity for we, but you gone pantsing thing and answer question, Jankro. But we will come back to you later, dog, little dog shit. Because you know, Andrew, the bigger dog shit. And you like the poodle dog, and Andrew, the Doberman dog shit. Yeah. But we will come back to you later. Because of the politics we are playing with Philip Pat, we're going to come back to you, Jankro. Anyway, my people, them your Jankro, yeah? Them your modern day Jankro we are deal with. See, Andrew Holness start use Netanyahu style pan we. I impose curfew pan we in a disaster zone. I drop bomb pan refugee tent. Is Andrew Holness has not become our Netanyahu? Hasn't Andrew Holness become our Netanyahu? Andrew Holness we are starve, we are impose curfew pan we at the same time. Andrew Holness we attempt to push we off our land using disaster and devastation. Prime Minister, mayor later. Your concentration camp where you create in our country, Prime Minister. Uno come talk about. Don't talk about our. Look at the images of Jamaica across the world, Jankro. You donkey face looking donkey Kobe Maka Diamond. Look at the images of Jamaica across the world. And you talk about, hey, donkey. Go on. Anyway, my peeps. Maybe sooner or later, Raymond the IC have work to do because the amount of people are going to get charged for money where they can't account for when they fatten them purse out of the relief. When them done fatten up them purse out of the relief and can show government where they get their money from. Maybe sooner or later, yeah. Anyway, my peeps, thank you all very much for being here with us this morning. If you're new to the program, please give us a follow. So when we go live, you will get our notification. And please do join us back this evening for the people's point of view when we will hang, draw, and quartered the Minister of Agriculture and MP for Southwest St. Elizabeth. I think she's also the mother of the house or something like that as well. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Thank you and goodbye.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not press the poor. Make up what I seen him. Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part: if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the them can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. Big man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling I sell a house, I sell out Babylon. Yes, talk on the Friday. Even Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to a wicked man. Oh, what a black thing, even Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to a wicked man. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, big him and Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black big him and Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman Joe and Stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.